What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the adult. All right, man, look. So the PBC is hosting a welterweight tournament right under our noses, and we don't even know it. But coffee. First coffee. Yeah. Gotta get my coffee fix. Black, 2 sugars. And it's good. A couple of days ago, it wasn't so good. All right, so the PBC, hold on, wait. First, I want to say, a week or so ago, I made a video, okay? It was a video about Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter. And in that video, I said that Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter is going to be for the free 99, okay? But I made a comment in that video stating that Mikey Garcia, he seemed to have been the draw when versus Errol Spence. The Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia being pay-per-view. Because Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter isn't pay-per-view, it seems to me that Mikey Garcia was the draw for that fight, making Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia pay-per-view. Do you know, in my comments, I got so much heat for that. Hold on. I got so much heat for what I said, okay? I had people go as far as to say that I am selling out my own people for saying that. That I'm selling out my own people for saying that Mikey Garcia was the draw and not Errol Spence. Look at here. Has Errol Spence ever had a pay-per-view fight? Okay, Danny Garcia versus Mikey Garcia, that's looking like that's going to be pay-per-view. Danny Garcia last fight, was that pay-per-view? So the common denominator between those two is Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is the draw, okay? So, and Danny Garcia, he's Puerto Rican. Errol Spence, he's black. Let me tell you something. I'm only speaking facts here. I'm only speaking facts. I'm unbiased. I love boxing, okay? That's you, all right? Now, look, I do understand that you root for who you identify with. That's our human nature. We're tribal. So you can do that. Do that all up in my comments. Root for who you go for. Look, I was born at night. I wasn't born last night. I know Danny Garcia versus Mikey Garcia, Puerto Rico versus Mexico. I know that. I know Larry Holmes versus Cooney was the race fight. I know that. I wasn't born last night. I get it. But I'm unbiased. I love boxing that much. Not only do I do it because I love boxing, but it's also my job. So that's how you are. But don't pass that on me, like I said before. Stop passing that on me. I cut it right down the middle. And when I said Mikey Garcia was the draw, now look at this. Mikey Garcia is fighting Danny Garcia pay-per-view. Danny Garcia last fight wasn't pay-per-view, it was Mikey Garcia. All right, so let's talk. I just got triggered. That's what I just got triggered. That's what happened. All right, man. So the PBC is hosting a welterweight tournament right under our noses, and we don't even know it. All right. So this is what I mean. Errol Spence is fighting Shawn Porter. Okay. Now, I mean, there's a lot of movement going on in the welterweight division. All right, and we got PBC is doing one heck of a job. Errol Spence is fighting Shawn Porter. Keith Thurman is fighting Manny Pacquiao. Now, Danny Garcia is fighting Mikey Garcia. Don't be surprised if the winner between Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia fights the winner between Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. Don't be surprised if whoever wins between Errol Spence and Shawn Porter takes on Terrence Crawford. Now, I know Mikey Garcia and Terrence Crawford, they're not with the PBC. But that's why I'm saying that the PBC is hosting a tournament because they're holding all the welterweights. Now, it's not officially a tournament, but that's how it's looking. I'm looking at the brackets like it's March Madness, man. I'm looking at it. I'm telling you, the winner between the Garcias fight Manny Pacquiao, the winner between Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman, and then the winner between Errol Spence and Shawn Porter, they may take on, whoever wins that may take on Terrence Crawford, and then they take on the winner of the winner of the winner. I'm telling you, that's how it's shaping up. There's a little tournament going on right under our noses, and it's a beautiful thing. I heard in my comments for my last video about the Garcias fighting each other, right? There was a lot of people in the comments say, hey man, this is a beautiful time for boxing. What's going on? Dude, there ain't no room left. It's not the heavyweight division, okay? There's no more fat left, okay? Ugas, great fighter, but he was considered fat. He was the last of the fat, man. The only thing left is Danny, Mikey, Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman. That's the only thing left. Manny, those are the only fighters left. They cannot get away from each other now. They can't. There's no room. So there's a little tournament going on, man. There's a little tournament going on. So you let me know who you think is going to be at the top. Me, personally, I thought about it long and hard. I think Errol Spence is going to be at the top. And I know that may be a shock because Terrence Crawford, one heck of a fighter. One heck of a fighter. So is Keith Thurman. Okay, but I think Errol Spence is going to be at the top. Errol Spence already whitewashed Mikey Garcia. I think he beats Sean Porter. He made TKO him. Okay, with that said, I got Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, but that's going to happen early. That's going to happen earlier than people think because they're already in each other's Twitter feeds going at each other. They can smell it coming. They know it's coming. It's coming. And plus us as fans, all you guys, all my show business partners who's just like driving for that fight, like, man, I ain't trying to hear nothing else from Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford after this. Dude, I'm telling you, you guys, us fans, we're going to force that fight. That fight's going to happen sooner than later. And if Errol Spence gets past Terrence Crawford, that's it. No, how about this? Whoever wins between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence is at the top. ShowBizz the dope. My bad for getting on my soapbox, man. I just got triggered. I'm out.